So I've been thinking a lot about this quote by David Russell, which I had to search for because I couldn't remember the exact wording. But he was talking about how lots of times students will get wrapped up in these big, difficult pieces, and he said you have to have a few pieces that you can just pull out and play really well and retain your enthusiasm for why you wanted to be a guitarist in the first place, which I think is a great lesson. Because there's something to be said about lower difficulty or middle difficulty pieces that you can still play really well and have a ton of fun with. I've learned a lot of challenging repertoire over time. Brouwer's El da Camera Negro, first movement at least, Targa, Grand Pulse, Scarlatti, K322, I'm learning that one now. But one of the other pieces that I chose to learn this semester was this piece called Kinkajou I Love You by Philip Houghton. It's a beautiful piece. I have part of it on my page. I might upload the whole thing at some point, but it's pretty easy, but my professor and I still had an entire lesson on it. Not because I couldn't play it, but just working out some musical stuff and all different fingerings and stuff like that. And it was a very valuable lesson. If I hadn't had that entire lesson on Kinkajou, I probably wouldn't sound as good playing it as I do now. Another piece that I play a lot is An Malvina by Johann Caspar Merz. And that one's not easy per se, at least compared to Kinkajou, but it's definitely easier than the other stuff I mentioned. And I've always felt like I had a pretty good handle on it. And I play that one a lot. I play it for other people sometimes, and they always seem to really enjoy it. I think if I play the Brouwer or the Targa for people, they enjoy that too, but it's definitely more apparent that there's a struggle with those pieces. And that's not to say that you shouldn't challenge yourself. The Sarabande from Cello Suite No. 1 is another piece that I chose to learn this semester, and that one's not very technically challenging, but it is musically challenging, at least for me. In terms of staying true to the style, imitating the cello is a big thing for me too on that one. And it's not always fun to work on it, but if I want to be a better guitarist, that's a way better way for me to do it than me muscling through Tango and Sky or, Mazurka Appassionata or something like that. That's out of my realm. And that goes for other instruments too. If you're a violinist, you don't always have to muscle through, the Chaconne D minor or Romanian folk dances or something like that. Pull out the Seitz Concerto from the book 4 of the Suzuki method. I had a lot of fun learning that one, and play that one, and have fun with it, right? So, moral of the story, you don't always have to get wrapped up on the hard pieces. Appreciate the easy pieces too. Even if it's not something that you learned early on in your journey, right? Learn something easy now, and that is just going to make you rediscover the joy of learning music. So yeah, if you are a musician and you have some thoughts about this or experiences with this, I would love to hear about it.